morning.
What is the most important for today? Do you expect that 9th package of sanctions will be accepted, approved, and why it's still not approved?
The support to Ukraine remains very high on our political agenda. This is a top priority, I would say. And yes, we welcome the 9th package of sanctions. Some suggestions of Lithuanian suggestions and proposals we included in this list, 200 individuals and entities for disinformation channels, free banks, and also I would like to stress the importance of keeping the sanctions as strong as possible. And we are a little bit concerned about the attempts to relax the mechanism of sanctions with the cover of food security. Food security is important, but it should not be used as an excuse for a relaxation of sanctions and for some Russian oligarchs, because every day Ukrainian people are dying under Russian bombs. So our task is to achieve that we go further by strengthening the sanctions and trying to change the behavior of Kremlin's regime.
And so, can I ask you, the European Parliament President said that European democracy is under attack. Do you agree with that? And how seriously should we be taking the current
European democracy is on attack?
From Qatari influences, from scandal, from corruption. The Belgian Prime Minister said
there are some concerns, and we are really concerned that we lose our speed of decision-making, and not necessarily only related to what you said, but also I see that sometimes we are entering, how to call it, unending party of blackmailing. And this is not very good. Of course, Russia is blackmailing us every day, but if we start to blackmail each other, this is not good, and this is absolutely not good for European unity.
Should there be a new system, an ethical system brought in immediately, as some have called for, bring in new rules fast?
Well, we are in the process of rethinking probably some voting mechanisms, but still I believe in an anonymity principle of voting, and this is very good sign of our strength and of our unity. So far as we are able to take the decisions on this basis, I would say this is our priority. But if it will start to become a very serious obstacle to make the decisions at all, then I could recall and remind you the history of Poland and Lithuania. It was a commonwealth of two states until the end of the 18th century, but it was destroyed because of one bad principle. On the first side, it was very good principle, liberum, so-called liberum veto, but it means that only one individual in the parliament had the right to stop the decision-making. So now we are talking about the countries, now we are talking about European Union. Well, so this is the reason why we have to achieve the consensus. Sometimes it's very difficult, but I think that this consensus is absolutely crucial, and it shows our strength.
When it comes to the U.S. Inflation Reduction Act, are you supportive of raising new money? Is that the best way to support companies?
I think every possibilities are possible. We can discuss some case-by-case issues in this fourth task, which was task force. It was created, and there will be some guidance on this anti-inflation act until January. So we are looking forward. Inflation is a problem. We fully agree that inflation is a problem, especially in my country, where inflation is already above 20%. But we have to solve the issues all together, and this is very important to keep the solidarity between United States and Europe, because transatlantic bond, in my eyes, it's very important principle of our cooperation.
Were you not worried about...
Sorry, too many questions at the same time.
Are you not worried then that the United States are just threatening European companies?
I hope it is not the case, but we will see. We will see in the future.
How can you...
I'm president, sorry.
Sorry, President. I'm sorry. The Commission President yesterday sent a letter with 4 points of action to current problems such as the Inflation Reduction Act. Would you support such a proposal?
Every group of measures is supported by Lithuania. And of course, I would like to mention one more very important issue. We are talking about consensus. We achieved this consensus on Monday regarding the macro-financial assistance to Ukraine. 18 billion euros are extremely important right now. Ukraine needs money every month in order to pay the benefits, the pensions, smoothly, to guarantee smooth functioning of the state. And this is very important that we do not lose the speed and especially commitment right now, because now we are entering critical stage of this war.
In your understanding, what does Poland want?